right, piano player friends, we are going to have fun in this video. There is a specific type of famous rhythm and blues sound that piano players love learning, and I'm going to show you how to play it today in this video, whether you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced level. So it is a specific type of famous combination of a rhythm and blues sound that combines a type of chord progression with a type of rhythm with type of melody notes. So what is this really famous sound? It is used in a lot of songs, but there's a really popular, beloved song that it's used in. So if I just play these four simple notes, what song did you just think of? I bet many of you thought of Hit the Road Jack. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Right? Fantastic song recorded by Ray Charles, written by Percy Mayfield. This song really became like a famous standard epitome of this sound. But I'm going to show you in this video the foundations of that song because it's based on this holistic sound that's really famous in an era of rhythm and blues that people love. So I'm going to show you in this video how to do it, whether it's at a beginner level like this, all the way up to how can you do it at an advanced level like this. How can you have fun just improvising through that? Let's dive into it. Hi, let me introduce myself if you don't know me. My name is Matt Hodge, and for the last 15 years, I've been a music professor and a professional piano player and a private piano coach, and I love helping people on their piano journey, no matter what your age is, no matter what your experience level is. Now, today in this video, I'm going to be talking about chords and scales and a bunch of different fun stuff. So if you need help with that, or you'd like some free resources from me, there's a link in the video description below to a 30-page PDF booklet that I created for you all, my YouTube audience, totally free. It's called the Ultimate Intro Guide to Piano, and I give you a world of information in there to help you. So there's tons of stuff in there to help you as a piano player, so definitely download that. Okay, we're going to break this down step by step. First off, the bass. This is what the whole foundation of this movement is. These four notes. So we're going to be in the key of A minor. It's going to be A, G, F, E. So step number one is just playing that in your left hand. You just loop it over and over and over. A down to G, down to F, down to E. A down to G, down to F, down to E. You just have fun looping it over and over. Now, we'll come back to the left hand in a second. But what do you do with the right hand? The left hand and right hand are outlining these four basic chords. This is the chord progression. A minor, so an A minor chord is A, C, E. So you're going to have that in your right hand. A G major chord, which is G, B, D. So that'll be in your right hand. An F major chord, which is F, A, C in your right hand, and then an E7 chord. So an E7 chord is an E major chord, E, G sharp, B, but it's got a 7. This is used a lot in jazz and blues and rhythm and blues. So for an E7 chord, that 7 is going to be a D. So E, G sharp, B, D. So in your right hand, you're going to have A minor, down to G major, down to F major, and then E7. And you're just going to loop that over and over. In your left hand, first just play them together. So your left hand is always playing the bottom note that your right hand is playing. Now, once you get comfortable with that, instead of doing them both at the same time, now try to alternate them. This is kind of the basic groove. So left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah. Now, if you've watched a lot of my videos before, there's a lot of styles of music that I harp on the pedal and playing the pedal and how to pedal correctly. In this style, we actually want very little pedal. So either don't hold the pedal down at all or only hold the pedal down for each chord, but the chord changes fast. Because we want those little hints of silences because that helps give the groove. Now, in the left hand, when you're ready to make it a bit more of an intermediate level, instead of doing one note at a time, we'll do octaves. So it gives us a nice like booming bass guitar sound. So when you have that, it's like this. Then, when you're ready to graduate from there to another intermediate level, in your octaves in the left hand, alternate them. Go. So those octaves, instead of the two notes being at the same time, it's the low and the high one, and then you do the next one. So when you do that, it sounds like this. It's a lot of fun. Now, when you're ready to get more intermediate into a little bit of advanced territory, instead of just always wanting to do the chords like that, which kind of sounds like accompaniment, you want to be able to actually play melodies and sound like you're improvising. So, where are we going to get our notes for that? We are going to get notes in our right hand from the blues scale, specifically the minor blues scale. So here's what the minor blues scale would be. So remember, we're in the key of A minor. So these are the notes you're going to work with. The A minor blues scale is A, C, D, E flat, E, G, A. If you want to talk theory for a second, technically what it is a pentatonic scale for an A minor, but it has also a flat fifth. So A, C, D, E flat, E, G, A. So we want to get those notes like embedded into our minds. So first in your right hand, just go up and down those notes. Just do that over and over until you're comfortable. Figure out your own fingering that's comfortable doing that. When I'm doing it, I'm usually going thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and then I'm shifting my thumb back under for the rest. And then after when I get down to my thumb again, I'm shifting back to the ring finger. But you figure out what fingering works comfortable for you. So once you feel comfortable playing the blues scale by itself, that A minor blues scale, then let's try to add the left hand. So let's just first practice left hand one note just to make it easy in the beginning. So if you try to put them together, you could do something like this. You have a little like fun rhythm to it. Or so you can have fun putting rhythm with the left hand. So then if you can do that, but then you make that left hand a bit more complicated that we did earlier in the octaves and the bouncing, then you can start to do something like this. All right, now that's already getting kind of complicated. Now, as we go into the deep end of the pool, if you want to keep going more and more advanced, and again, whatever level you're at, just use that, okay? So if you're not at an advanced level, it's totally fine. Keep watching the video because you might have fun watching it and still learning stuff and having a future goal. But whatever level I'm showing you, use that when you practice with this video to just plug into that one. So when you're ready to up the ante, then instead of just playing the scale up and down, use those notes, A, C, D, E flat, E, G, A, as your guide, but then improvise melodies and rhythms using just those notes. So, like... like one note at a time, but you're improvising melodies using those notes. Then, when you feel comfortable doing that, when you're improvising, sometimes have one note, sometimes have multiple notes. So you're kind of improvising the melody notes and chords in your right hand at the same time. So stuff like this. I'm just making something up, but I'm using the guideline of that blues scale. So then when you're ready to really go for it and have a ton of fun at an advanced level and you sound like you're just a pro jamming, you're combining that. You've got that great epic looping left hand. Doing that over and over, and in your right hand, you're having so much fun jamming in and out of the blues scale, the notes of that A minor blues scale, and the chords that we had. A minor, G major, F major, E7. So you're kind of going back and forth, doing it all and having a blast. So if you're at a beginner level, total beginner level, just have fun jamming on. If you're intermediate, try jamming more of. Then when you're advanced, start to have fun doing different levels of advance, where you are playing one-note melodies, improvising off of the blues scale, or you're ready to play one-note melodies and chords and emphasize the blues scale and those 4 chords we're doing, and you put it all together and you can have a blast. So when I'm just like jamming as a pro on this, if I was doing like a fun improvised solo on Hit the Road Jack, or just jamming on this sound in general, which a lot of songs have, then you can just have so much fun. So now I'm going to jam for a minute the way I would on stage as a piano player, just making it up. It's not going to be perfect. I'm sure I'll hit some weird wrong notes, but now you know what is happening in my mind, what I'm doing on the piano. So if I had something fun like this. Whatever you want, you can have so much fun doing it. So I hope you enjoyed this little fun journey through rhythm and blues, some iconic great sounds, and now you have fun doing it on your own. So let me know in the comments what level you're at and if you tried this and did you have fun. I don't care if you are a beginner or you're advanced, all right? This can be so much fun to play. So let me know, chat with me in the comments. I read every comment, I try to reply to every comment, so let me know. Also, a couple of links in the video description below to check out that free 30-page, totally free PDF that I've created for you all. It's called Ultimate Intro Guide to Piano. It's a fantastic, huge booklet that gives you tons of information and charts and color images of notes and all the chords and key signatures, tons of stuff. So you definitely want to download that. Also, there's a link in the description below to my official website, matthodgemusic.com, where you can get information about doing one-on-one virtual piano lessons with me. Every week, I do virtual piano lessons with people from my YouTube audience, and I love it. You can do one lesson with me, you can do multiple lessons. Whatever age or experience level you're at, I'm here to help you crush your goals. Also on my website, you can see information about my brand new course I just launched that I'm very excited about. It's an online self-guided course called From Basic to Beautiful, an online piano course that takes you from the basic beginning fundamentals of learning piano all the way up to how do you play full, beautiful songs and lead sheets in a beautiful, creative way. How do you do that? So I help you on that journey. So check that out as well. And if you'd like to be a member, totally optional, but click join down below. My members, my monthly members get exclusive content, like a bunch of members only videos where I break down songs and lead sheets for you. I teach you how to play songs. I give you downloadable lead sheets. So it's a wonderful way to help support the channel. If you're interested in that, I promise every penny from the memberships goes into supporting the channel. And do all the fun YouTube stuff. Click like, subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. Then let's keep this piano party going, okay? I want you to click on the video showing up on the screen now where I show you even more cool stuff to do at the piano. All right, I'll see you over there. And until next time, my friends, keep making music.